Sean.
Hey, Nick, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Excellent. Hey, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, happy to have you.
Yeah, Starr Group interviewing Stand Eat Drinks, Hotel Madrid. We're here with the one and only Sean Willie, who's the marketing and social media genius behind the operation here. So he's going to take us through, show us around a little bit, show us the unique ins and outs of what Hotel Madrid has to offer, and tell us a little bit about why they're so unique. So, I mean,
absolutely,
take it away, man.
Happy to have you guys. First of all, and welcome. You can see we have a little bit of a decoration and a theme going on here today. So we had a big New Year's party to bring in 2018. We had the Havana Nights theme going, so we got the little bit of tropics, a little bit of Cuba going on, and we had such success, we figured we'd keep it through January. So we got the whole special going on all month. You can get some of the drinks and cocktails we had from the bar program that came up with some of their cool drinks ideas.
Yeah.
Mojitos, we had some Cuba Libres, we had all the good stuff.
Excellent.
So, yeah.
Well, and you guys have so much space to do events and stuff anyway, which we'll walk through and explore shortly anyway, but I mean, tell us about some of the other special events that you guys typically do outside of the standard dinner, brunch, that good stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So pretty much throughout the year, we got something to look forward to throughout the calendar year. I mean, last year we had some winter barbecues, we had a pig roast, we had an octopus festival, we had a Halloween party large, Stranger Things theme, so keeping with current trends and current topics.
Yes.
And then this winter, upcoming at the end of February, we're going to have a winter asado, a winter barbecue. So we're hoping we can brand it as a snow barbecue, get some snow on the ground, do some outdoor fire pits, and cook some meats out there and have everybody come in and have a good time.
Nice. And I have to say, I've been here for a few of those before, and I was here for the pig roast and all-you-can-eat paella. They have a pot that's about this big, where the chef's just throwing stuff in there and cooking it up, and it was unbelievable. I think it was all-you-can-drink wine, too.
All-you-can-eat paella, all-you-can-drink wine.
All-you-can-drink wine, so you can't go wrong with that combo, but definitely highly recommend it. So, should we probably explore a little bit?
Yeah, let's get started. Let's head to the bar. Beverage director Dan Barris will be able to kind of talk you through some of the cool things that we have at the bar here and make you guys a drink.
Great. Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, so now we're here with Dan, the beverage director at Hotel Madrid. Amazing stuff. I've been in here multiple times having some of the cocktails, and I have to say they're probably some of the most well-crafted, detailed and complex cocktails that I've ever had or seen. It looks like a chemistry lab back here. I mean, if you were to throw me back here, I would have no idea where to start.
Different. We have a sushi cooler keeping our botanicals at a perfect temperature behind the bar. Wow. At any given time, sometimes we have a smoker or a vaporizer behind the bar.
Gosh.
We also have liquid nitrogen behind the bar. We're doing crazy stuff, and this style of bar setup is not normally what you see when you go into most bars.
Yeah, tell us about. So you said there was one of the drinks in particular.
So we're going to do a brandy old-fashioned milkshake.
What?
So we actually used Torres 10-year Spanish brandy that we get from Spain.
Oh my gosh.
That same company makes an orange liqueur that we're using.
Okay.
We're using the standard Angostura bitters, what you would find in your Wisconsin brandy old-fashioned.
Excellent.
And then we were lucky enough that Purple Door is right down the street, so we're using their Wisconsin brandy old-fashioned ice cream in it, blending it up with a little bit of ice, and then we have an old soda, like fountain glass from like the old 50s soda shops that we're serving.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Some whipped cream.
I'm anxious.
Essentially whipped up a little bit earlier because I know it's very loud with the blender and didn't want to blow out the microphone.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a little bit of whipped cream on the top here. And then,
wow. And you serve it in like a traditional milkshake glass too.
Yeah, old milkshake glass, absolutely.
Sprinkles and all.
A little bit of sprinkles on top, just for the kids.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kidding. Yeah, we're all kids on the inside.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I'm getting giddy about it right now.
Well, yeah, and then you do that thing where you go, what is the last thing that you want to put on top? And that would be a cherry. So these beautiful Italian black cherries that we get from a company called Filthy Food out of New York. And some fancy paper straws.
Nice.
There you go.
I was going to say, oh my gosh, hey, you're the man.
I try. I do.
Wow.
I aim to please. I've had since I was young. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It actually tastes like an old-fashioned.
It's unbelievable.
Crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you take it, man.
Well, man.
Yeah.
Again, very, very unique stuff.
We try.
Love it.
Yeah.
We're going to bring as many people here as possible. I want to try every drink on the menu at some point.
There's quite a bit, yeah.
And I know you guys rotated a lot too.
Yeah, seasonally. So we we don't get a lot of spring, a lot of fall here in Wisconsin. So we pretty much do a biannual menu. But every once in a while, we'll throw in, if it's very, very fall-esque, we'll make some changes here and there, to go with what's going on outside, if you will. Yeah. So,
excellent. Well, appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Dan.
Thank you so much for being here.
Beverage director at Hotel Madrid, makes one heck of a milkshake.
So Matt's the head chef here at Hotel Madrid. So he's going to walk us through.
Yeah, so I knew you were coming. I basically wanted to plate up one of our favorite dishes here. It's a confit lamb tongue with roux and mustard, kale, and caper berries. Lamb tongue, yeah.
I can't say I've ever had lamb tongue before, but I'm excited.
Yeah, well, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to, kind of highlight this dish, because what we're really trying to do here is kind of an elevated Spanish cuisine here from Milwaukee. So really focusing on fine dining ingredients, yet keep it approachable for the average diner as well. And lamb tongue, though, is slightly avant-garde, I know. It's a staple in Spanish cuisine. We confit in duck fat, so it's very user-friendly and very mild. Not a super, strong, gamey flavor. So then we pair it with this roux sauce. I'm going to go ahead and jump in here and start plating one up for you to see.
Tongue of any sort.
And you'll see that, like I said, it's not too gamey. It's very approachable, and the mustard with the kale and the caper berry, the kind of brininess and salinity really helps kind of cut, the overpowering fat of the lamb tongue. So it's just really, it's unique.
Oh man,
it's good.
Really, really good.
Yeah, awesome.
It's almost like a really, really good. And it is tender. It almost
absolutely is tender, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. It's all the, the quality flavor that everyone likes about lamb rack, and it's just done in a slightly more sophisticated way, so that's why we like to do it here.
So cool, man.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate
absolutely.
You're showing us your favorite dish. It was fantastic.
Cool.
And I can see why so many people like it.
Right on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, good to feature, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you too.
Cheers. Yeah, absolutely. Get back to my shift notes here.
Sure.
So, cool. Enjoy.
All right, so now we are officially downstairs in the wine cellar, again here with Melly, the operations manager. And if you look around, it's very, very much like a traditional wine cellar, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us how that kind of came together.
Yeah, so the vision from Andre was to, like you said, have a traditional wine cellar. Still decided to keep some of the white brick walls just to kind of tie everything together to the restaurant upstairs.
Yeah.
But we wanted a place where we could have intimate dinners as well as bigger parties, an overflow for service, and just a romantic setting for those special occasions. Valentine's Day.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's amazing. I mean, just the feeling, the smell. I mean, it's kind of cold down here, so it feels like a cellar, but it's great. And obviously, the wine cellar is not complete without the wine.
Yeah, we have over 250 selections of wine, award-winning through Wine Spectator. We also have a wine locker program that our guests can be a part of, and they can select their own wine, house it. They can bring in their own wine and house it as well. And then for dinner, it's very impressive to see someone come down and open their own locker and take that upstairs for dinner, or even enjoy with their large.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you fill it, was it once a month?
Once a month. You get first dibs on all of the new selections that we bring in. If there's something that the client wants to see on the list and that maybe we don't necessarily always have on the menu, we're more than happy to source that and bring that in.
Excellent. And that's all picked from, so Aaron Gersande, who's one of the other owners.
One of the other owners also is a level 1 sommelier, and he does all of the sourcing and also hand picks the wines for our clients in the wine locker program.
Wow. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
So you're getting that hands-on approach from a level 1 sommelier, which is, I think that's that's not easy to get, right?
He worked very, very hard for that, and it was very well deserved. He is one of the ones that is up on the floor, on the main floor, just assisting guests in making that selection.
Sure.
Whether you are a wine connoisseur or not, he is there to help make that selection for a wonderful experience.
Wow, yeah, no, that's a great approach. So, no, this is amazing. This is one of the things that makes this place so unique, and there's just so many different pockets within this restaurant.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's, you can have that casual, at the bar, having some drinks, having fun. You can have the very high-end, sitting in the dining room.
Absolutely.
And then you can just come down here and hang out and feel like you're not even in Milwaukee. So
Exactly.
it's great, but...
like I mentioned, we house overflow seating as well as private events, anything from a private birthday party, anniversary celebration, or a business dinner. We have access to projector and screen, etc., just to make it, like I said, a wonderful experience and a different experience than what your traditional Milwaukee dining.
Absolutely. Yeah, this would be great for a work outing. I think we need to do it. Starr Group work outing here next. All right.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're here with Andre, one of the 2 owners. He's the visionary behind Hotel Madrid. He's the guy that brought it all together. The concept came from this guy's hat over here, from many, many trips to Spain, I imagine.
Many years. Well, first off, thank you, Nick, for stopping by to check us out and visit a while.
Yeah.
So Madrid has basically been in the works. It's kind of been our brainchild for quite some time now, even when we opened up Movida. The idea was trying to get a place where people could actually come and eat, sleep, and drink Spain.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we got to and where we're going. So
Sure. So you said you've been to Spain multiple times. I mean, that's your background, was in some aspects.
Absolutely. So I grew up pretty much between Milwaukee and Madrid. I was very fortunate to have a family that traveled a lot, and it was kind of my home away from home. And I lived there for about 13, 14 years. And so when we came back, we were all a group of friends from Milwaukee. Yeah. We touched on different facets of the experience here at Hotel Madrid. I think one that we always enjoy and that's a pleasant surprise. We always hand our checkbooks are actually Hemingway novels.
Yeah.
So every time you come, it's pretty much a new adventure. And paella night that we have generally on Thursdays is another unique experience. It's pretty much eat as much as you can, as big as your eyes are, and drink as much as you can as well, which is very, very typical of Spain.
Yeah.
I think that would be a big part of it. And I think just focusing on the 2 aspects, the dining room and the bar.
We wish you guys nothing but the best.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so we're back at the bar with Sean, and we're holding one of the staples of Hotel Madrid, which is their homemade vermouth. I'm going to let him tell us a little bit about that before we cheers and take some of it down.
So this is going to be the inspiration behind the name of the bar that we're in, Vermuteria 600. So this is our House Vermouth de Bodegon. It's going to be made with 17 botanicals and spices. It's put on draft, so it's readily available for everyone. It's going to be a sweet vermouth, so probably not familiar with what everybody expects out of their, dry gin martini vermouth that goes in there. But this is going to be very botanical in the nose. It's sweet. It's easy to drink. We have it in a couple of cocktails, or most people just take it straight before or after a meal, anytime.
Oh yeah. Wow, you can really smell. I mean, it's vibrant.
With a little twist of the orange peel.
Cheers. Let's.
Put it in there.
Delicious. If someone told me that you could drink vermouth straight up without anything mixed in it, I wouldn't have believed him at the time.
Most
but
people don't.
It's delicious.
And
so
we've gotten some recognition on it too. So now we know we're golden on it.
Yes, and it's on draft. So I mean, it's easy to get. So anyway. We're again very, very happy to be here. We appreciate you having us in here. I mean, it's unbelievable what you guys have done with the space and the vision that goes behind it. I mean, you guys are leading in Milwaukee in terms of just some of the most unique concepts that I've ever seen.
Happy to have you.
Yeah, well, it's so much fun to walk through. I mean, I'm having a blast, so this is not work for me. This is just, I'm having fun. And, one of the reasons that we're here is not only because they're a very, very unique restaurant that I feel like needs to be in front of everyone that lives in Milwaukee or doesn't even live in Milwaukee and is from out of town, but they're also a very good customer of ours. would insure the building. They do a lot of things here, so we want to make sure that we're keeping them safe and want to make sure that if in the event something was to take place, that we can get them going right from where they left off. And you know, how's the experience been so far in working with myself and Starr Group, if you had to just say a few words?
Yeah, we're more than happy to be a part of Starr Group's family. You guys have been everything we've expected. You go above and beyond anytime we need it. It's always very good communication. We have a great relationship with you, Nick, personally. So, I mean, I can't say enough for the whole team and how much we respect you guys and what you've brought, and happy to be able to
thanks, man.
to entertain you and host you anytime.
I appreciate that so much, and as much as we want to have that insurance relationship, we want to do more than just that insurance relationship, and hence why we want to help promote the businesses here in Milwaukee. Again, thank you so much. I'm going to cheers again because I want to have another sip of this.
Good,
so.
me too.
Appreciate it. Let's do this again. We'll do a check back in a few months.
Come on back in the summer. We can go outside and check out the patio.
Yes, absolutely. All right, thanks again. Whew. Are you just filming me with this right now?